Hi everybody, we're going to learn how to enter our grading scale into our Turnitin so that we can use it for all of our classes and not have to re-enter it every time we start a new class. So first we're going to log into Turnitin. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create a fake class. And this class is going to be where we set up our grading scale, and then we can bring it into all other classes for as long as we're at the CFOT. So we're going to add a class. And we're going to give it the class name of Turnitin Setup. You can call it anything you want to. Enrollment key, we don't need to worry about that. We're going to skip all of these things. What's going to be important is our class end date. We want to set it way far in the future. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this, let's say, January 2019. I guess that's as far as they're going to go. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead even further. Let's go ahead and give ourselves January 2021. Okay, and we're going to submit that. Okay, I'm going to go back. We'll put an enrollment key. Going to make this other, and we'll just set this to undergraduate. And we're going to submit. Okay, and there you go. It's going to tell you congratulations because you've got a class started. Now we're going to get into our class, and we're going to go to our gradebook. Okay, gradebook. And it's going to tell you there's no students in the class. You don't need to worry about that. But we are going to go to our scale. No, I'm sorry. We're going to go back. We're going to go to our Turnitin setup for our preferences. Now, we don't use A pluses and all that stuff, but the one thing you're going to find out with this, we're going to make sure it's set as a letter grade, but we're going to have to get rid of A plus and all, but you have to use all the boxes in here. So we're going to have to create a little bit of space. So 100 plus, we are still going to make an A because we don't have A plus in our program. Then we're going to say 98, just so we can use up space in here. 98 to 100 is also going to be an A. And then if you look in your class catalog, you're going to find everything above 95 is an A. So we're also going to make sure that in this third line, 95 to 97 is also an A. From here on in, we can just use the scale that we find in our catalog. So 90 to 94 will be an A minus. Then we're going to find that 87 to 89 in our catalog is going to be a B plus. We're going to find that 83 to 86 is going to be a B. You'll see that 80 to 82 is a B minus, and just make sure that you click in each one of these fields. Sometimes the interface can be a little testy, so I find that this usually avoids us having any problems down the road. So 77 to 79 is a C plus. You're going to make sure that 73 to 76 is a C. 70 to 72 is a C minus. 67 to 69 is a D plus. 63 to 66 is a D. 60 to 62 is going to be a D minus, and then 0 to 59, according to our catalog, is an F. Make sure that you've made all these changes. If you try to submit it and there's an error in there, Turnitin won't tell you where the error is. It just won't accept it. So we check through all of these. We make sure there's no numbers missing. We don't want a 60 to a 61 and leave a hole between 61 and 63. When we look through this, we make sure everything is we want it. Then we're going to hit submit. We're going to go back into our preferences and just make sure that we're all good. You'll see that everything took. Okay. You see here where it has this drop down, use values from Turnitin setup. And remember that we said our class, when we set this class up, is ending in January of 2021. Now, anytime you create a new class from here on in, And this grade scale stays good for this class. So now we're going to leave this class. We're going to go home. And if we were to add another class, and let's just say the class is called Intro to CFOT, we're going to also make this other. Our student level, we'll just say it's undergraduate. Our start date is today, and we're just going to, just for fun, let's go with the default. We're going to hit submit. Okay, we have a new class created. Now, any class you create now between now and January 2021, and if you end up being here longer, you can change the date to your Turnitin setup. Always leave the class Turnitin setup there because that's where you find your initial grading scale. So if we go in here, anytime with any new class between now and 2021 that we want to set up our grade scale, we'll go to Gradebook, we'll go to Preferences, and instead of setting everything else up, we'll go here, Letter Grade, and then we'll use the values from Turnitin Setup. And you'll see right away that'll all be fixed. You can hit Submit, and you don't have to ever enter that again. One time, and it's good forever. If you have any questions, you can email me, you can call me, you can stop by my office. Love to talk to you. Thank you.